Welcome, folks. It's some more North Pole Hoops action here. I'm Anthony Marinoff. I'll be your commentator for this game between Brampton City Prep versus Tri-City Prep. Boy, do we got a game for you here today, as Tri-City Prep won the tip-off. Your starters for Tri-City Prep are number 8, Sherry Shellhammer, number 1, Zach Garth, number 3, Carson Anderson, number 5, Christian Kwame, and the man in the middle, the star, number 12, Stefan Ilic. As here's a Brampton City Prep 3, that's a little bit too strong. Malcolm with the rebound, misses, Ilic with the board. The starters on the other side for Brampton City Prep are Sean Sandu, Taziah Malcolm, Antoine Pusey, Isaiah Aline, and Isaiah Olindolo. Olidloyo, excuse me, a little bit of a tongue twister there. My apologies. As there is a bucket. Garth now up top to Anderson. Down low to Ilic. Ilic gets the ball slightly poked. He takes the hook shot and he makes it. Malcolm now. Malcolm, that pass gets deflected. Ball will stay with BCP. Ball played over top to Sandu. Now outside to Malcolm. Here's Aline. Aline three-pointer. A little bit short. Art Anderson grabs it, but turns it over. Pusey now. He's going to fire it again. Pusey off the mark. Shellhammer. Quite the game from Harry Shellhammer yesterday as he's trying to get his scoring started. Can't. Dropped 28 points in the win versus CSJV. That's Kwame now with it. Guarded by Malcolm. Kwame drives, goes up with the right. Takes a tumble, but gets it to go. Malcolm to Aline. To Olidloyo. Now a Sandu 3. Too strong. Carson with it. Anderson looking for a pass. Shellhammer triggers the three-pointer and gets that ball to drop. Picking up right where he left off. Ilic bringing up the ball. Ilic going right at the defender. And one, Stefan Ilic. He's going to go to the line to try and make this a three-point play. Attacking Sean Sandu. Ilic on a tear recently. 5 straight double-doubles for him. 20 and 15 and 18 and 12 in his last 2 games here at this most recent North Pole Hoop session in Burlington. As Ilic makes that free throw, converts on the three-point play. Malcolm. Guarded by Kwame. Pass to Aline. Aline pulls the midi. Short. Anderson there for it. Anderson to Shellhammer. Shellhammer putting on the moves. Loses it momentarily. And Aline is going to be, Olidloyo is the one who comes away with it. Good defense there. As Olidloyo comes up with the steal. Tri-City Prep with a sizable lead here early on, 10-2. Now Malcolm to Pusey. Pusey guarded by Garth. Pusey takes the mid-range from the elbow. And Anderson picks up another board. He's pushing the pace. Anderson goes up with the left, right at Sandu. Says no problem. 12-2 now. Malcolm steps back. That three-pointer, wide left. Illich pulls in the board. Garth now handling the ball. Gets the switch. Garth taking on Sandu. Garth with the left, that's rejected, but a foul is whistled, and Zach Garth will go to the line for a couple of free throws. Zach Garth, an international player from Nicaragua, won gold with them at the Central America FIBA Cup. Makes the first free throw. There's an unorthodox free throw defense, I guess you could say. Olaloyo and Sandu keeping their hands up, I guess to say they're boxing out. And it worked as Garth missed that second free throw. Sandu takes the long two, but makes it. A crucial shot early on here, try to get the momentum going as now Anderson gets the pass from Garth. Anderson drives, kicks it back out. Garth, three-pointer. Garth, short. Olaloyo. Uses the Sandu screen. Taken on Illich, drives, kicks, Alin fires the three-pointer, cash! Isaiah Alin gets the three ball to go. A little 5-0 run here for BCP. Score now 13-7. Kwame now, inside to Illich. Illich says, I'm too big. Gets it to go. Ball played up ahead to Taziah Malcolm. Malcolm drives. Malcolm will be fouled and will go to the charity stripe. Christian Kwame picks up the foul. Substitute coming in here now. Sandu will take a seat as Justin Scott checks into the game. As Malcolm gets nothing but net on the first free throw. Just about halfway through this first quarter. As there's Malcolm going 2 for 2 from the line. Cuts this lead to 6. Double team here. Shellhammer. Shellhammer drives, right-handed layup, spills out. Illich can't get the O-board to go. Gets another one, hook shot. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Malcolm now. To Olaloyo. He says he's too big and gets the ball to drop. That's an and one. Isaiah Olaloyo. BCP here on a nice little run. These last few possessions, converting. And he converts on the three-point play. Garth now. Guarded by Alin. Gets around him. Garth looks for a pass, now Illich. Thinks about the three, pump fakes, spins, Illich. Kicks it to Anderson. Anderson, he's gonna fire the three-pointer. That's no good. Scott grabs it, now Malcolm with it. Malcolm drives, goes right at Illich. Nice reverse lay there. As this lead is now only 3 for Tri-City Prep. Kwame to Illich. Ball played down low to Anderson. Has a smaller Scott on him. He fades, and nice shot there from Carson Anderson. Malcolm again with it. Goes up. Ball just short. Offensive rebound, Scott. Ball reset now to Olaloyo. Guarded by Garth. Now Scott with the Illich matchup. Small versus big. Malcolm now He takes the deep three. That is going to be off the mark, and Tri-City will inbound. Here's some full court pressure. Ball poked slightly, and now that's a turnover. Good job there by Arlene with the ready hands. He's gonna go all the way and jam it home. Oh, he was a freight train. Could not be stopped. It's never too early to jump out the gym. As there's this full court press still going, that is gonna be a foul, and Anderson will go to the line, but boy, oh boy, how about that jam by Arlene. Tri-City Prep here making a substitution. Zach Garth will take a seat as Josh Henry will check into the game. Anderson short on the first free throw. Another one coming up. Anderson goes 0 for 2 from the line. Malcolm gets the board. Malcolm guarded by Kwame. Now Arlene, he's going to fire a three, and he's going to make it. Not only can he dunk, he can shoot. This game is tied at 19 apiece. Kwame to Shellhammer. Shellhammer fires, gets it. Good move there by Harry Shellhammer. The dude averages 18 points a game on very efficient shooting. 47, 38, and 100% from the line. So good splits as Oludloyo gets the lefty lay to go. Nice Euro step move around Stefan Ilic. Henry now. Henry going, ball stripped away there. PUC unable to hold on to it, almost got the steal. As here's the substitution on both sides. Number 10, Milan Jeric checks into the game for Carson Anderson, while on the other side, it's number 25, Graydon Jurek checking in for BCP as Antoine Pusey takes a seat. Kwame to inbound. Gets it into Hammer. To Henry. Henry now pulls the mid-range shot, spills out, and ball tapped to Malcolm. Malcolm now going. Malcolm driving. It's going to be a blocking foul there called. Head coach Sherjan Pejicic unhappy with the call. Those blocking fouls always tough to call. BCP now. Malcolm. Handling the rock. Still guarded by Kwame. As here is an Arlene three from the same spot. This time no good. Henry now with it. Henry tries to go behind the back. Good defense there by Arlene. Just over a minute to go left in this first quarter. Passing aside to Jeric. Kicked. Kwame, three-pointer. Kwame spills out. Oludloyo pushing the pace now. Oludloyo. That is going to be a turnover out of bounds. And Tri-City Prep will get the ball back. Full court pressure here again from BCP. Henry now with it. To Kwame. Ball is out of bounds. Turnover there for Tri-City Prep as Luke Beamer checks into the game. And number 5, Christian Kwame, will take a seat. He has 2 fouls here in the first quarter, so a little bit of foul trouble. 38 seconds left in the first. Malcolm to Oludloyo. Guarded by Henry. Arlene with the screen. Oludloyo kicks it. Here's a Scott three-pointer. He's going to take it, and he makes it. Lead now for BCP. They're up 24-21, their first lead of the day. Beamer wants to respond. Ball played to Shellhammer. Shellhammer has to heave it. Off the mark. That's the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. After a very early Tri-City Prep lead, BCP storm back and take a 3-point lead.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
And we're back, folks. Second quarter about to be underway here. It's Brampton City Prep taking on Tri-City Prep. Tri-City Basketball Academy, excuse me. This game is pretty good so far, I gotta say. We got some highlights there in the first quarter. That emphatic dunk by Arlene. As here's an Illich three-pointer trying to tie this game up. Can't. Brampton City Prep lead 24-21. Jerick, excuse me. As there's a quick fire mid-range. Ball there now to Henry. Shellhammer. In the corner. Now back up top to Illich. Thought about the three, pump fakes. Gets Malcolm off his feet. Gets it to go. Nice move there by Stefan Illich. Illich with 9 points here already in this game. Ball all the way, good layup there by Oludloyo. Crafty finish at the rim. Shellhammer to Jeric. Jeric handed by Scott. Ball played to Henry. Now inside to Illich. Illich gets around the defender, meets another one, too strong. Here's a rebound though. Jeric has to go up with it. Left hand layup. A little bit short. Malcolm reels it in. Scott now. Uses the Malcolm screen. Scott thought about it. He's going to drive. Scott gets a wide open layup. Beautiful hesitation to create space down low, get an easy two. BCP now up 5. Jeric up top. Now Shellhammer to Illich. Shellhammer open from the top and cash. That drops 3 points more for Harry Shellhammer. Picking up right where he left off yesterday. Oludloyo drives, kicks. Scott open in the corner. Scott is short as there's a rebound for Illich. His, would you believe it, 8th rebound already, and we're not even halfway through the second quarter. Illich up top. Shellhammer thought about it. Collects some ankles. Harry Shellhammer putting his defender on skates, and that's butter. Shellhammer now tied with Illich at 11 points each. He's got a couple of threes in this game. Oludloyo kicks. Here's a three-pointer. That's too strong. Beamer there for it. He's going to slow things down. Beamer still with it. Play to Henry. Now inside to Illich. Ball poked away by Scott. Good defense there to stop the play. Tri-City prep to inbound. Ball stolen there. Good defense by BCP. Loyo. Guarded by Henry up top. Screen there. Arlene wide open in the corner and makes him pay. Giving himself a little bit of an applause after that three-pointer, his second one of the day. Henry gets the ball poked away. Here's BCP on the fast break now. Ball played again. Arlene, another three-pointer. That's going to be too strong. Foul is called against BCP. A loose ball foul. Graydon Jurek picks that one up. Full court press here by Brampton City Prep. Now they seem to have dropped off a little. Henry met with two defenders. Shellhammer, he's gonna fire another three. What? Another three-pointer for Harry Shellhammer, his third. This dude is scorching hot. Loyo drives, ball stripped. Referee says it stays with Brampton City Prep. Substitutions coming here. That's number 6, Patrick Fordyce, coming into the game for number 2, Josh Henry on the Tri-City Prep side. Jurek to inbound. Played into Ollie, now Malcolm. Malcolm gets the ball poked away. Good defense there by Luke Beamer. Jeric doubled but plays it off. And there's a lead pass from Shellhammer, and wide open is Stefan Illich, letting the defender know, says hand one, even though ref not there for the whistle. Loyo drives, the ball poked away again. This time it's Fordyce. He tries to get it back. Jeric kicks it. Shellhammer, one more pass to Beamer. Beamer, three-pointer. Beamer rattles it home. Referee whistles a foul, but how about that beautiful ball movement out of the full court press, pass to the corner, and Shellhammer, even though he's red hot, makes the unselfish play to his teammate Beamer for the three. Timeout whistled here by Brampton City Prep. They want to talk things over. Tri-City regains the lead, 34-31. We'll be back shortly.
Every player deserves a chance to be seen, a chance to be heard, a chance to leverage opportunities and showcase their skills. At NPH, players and teams can create their very own unique pieces of content, from individual player and team mixtapes to feature stories, program documentaries, and live broadcast experiences. NPH creates high-quality visual content with one purpose: exposure. Canada breeds basketball talent, and the players and programs deserve a chance to showcase it. So wake up, because exposure starts here.
Welcome back, folks. Timeout now over. Brampton City Prep, the ones who called it. Antoine Pusey now back into the game. Isaiah Alleen will get a little bit of rest here. Here's Justin Scott to Pusey. Pusey fires a three-pointer. Foul, then will go to the line for 3 free throws. Milan Jeric, the one committing the foul. As now Damian Runjeic will check into the game for him. Pusey makes the first free throw. And gets the second. Antoine Pusey, quite the consistent player, averages 10.8 points per game. He has 10 points at least in 4 of the 8 games, although in his last couple under. Nonetheless, still a very consistent player and one of the more important pieces of this Brampton City Prep team as he goes 2 for 3 from the line. Beamer, play to Shellhammer. Shellhammer to Illich. He jets Malcolm in the air. Ball is on the ground and rolls out of bounds. Tri-City will retain possession. Substitute now. Mac Focic comes into the game for Justin Scott for Brampton City Prep. Shellhammer goes up, fouled. Will go to the line. Harry Shellhammer up to 14 points today, 5 of 7 from the field, 4 of 5 from deep. Quite the output he's had here today. Makes the first free throw now at 15. Shellhammer coming from Great Britain, an international player here in the NPA, quite the player as well. Converts on both free throws, never a doubt. Has not missed a free throw yet this season. Oludloyo thought about the 3, plays it off to Pusey. He triggers it instead, and Pusey is pure. Fordyce now. Guarded by Oludloyo. Trying to get around him, can't. Plays it off to Illich. Illich inside to Runjeic. That ball just short. Runjeic gets his rebound, fouled, and will go to the line for a couple of free throws. Good hustle there by Runjeic. Again, that little free throw defense kind of working there from BCP. I've honestly never seen that before, but if it works, it works. As Runjeic misses the first free throw, now with the second. Converts. Substitute coming in here is Graydon Jurek will check out, and Isaiah Aline, the high flyer, back into the game. Malcolm to Oludloyo. Now to Focic. Off the back of the rim. Beamer commanding the offense. To Fordyce now. Now Illich on the block. Illich spins. Illich. That ball goes out of bounds off of Tri-City, and here is an inbound for BCP. Josiah Malcolm bringing it up, handling the guard duties today. One thing that you've probably noticed about him is the poise he has. He's never in a rush. He plays at his own pace. It's very, nice to see a guard of that size, 6'5", doing whatever he wants, kind of whenever he wants with the ball in his hands, as Pusey is off the mark there. Nice crossover by Illich. Illich looking to go all the way. Euro step, that's stripped. But Tri-City there, get it to Shellhammer. Shellhammer, sidestep three-pointer, Shellhammer. Off the mark, ball poked away by Fordyce. And Fordyce takes a tumble, out of bounds. Ball will stay with BCP. But excellent hustle nonetheless. Almost took out the broadcast booth here. Pauline to inbound to Malcolm. Malcolm, mid-range shot. Malcolm, too strong. Fordyce gets that picked away from Aline. Aline has to put it up. Left hand layup. Short. Shellhammer there. Now Fordyce. Ball rolls off the leg, but he regains possession. Fordyce. Hounded by Aline. Fordyce. Stops. Kicks. Runjec. Three-pointer. No good. He gets his own offensive rebound. Nobody home but Damian Runjec. Malcolm uses the Focic screen. Malcolm kicks it to Pusey. That ball is turned over. Shellhammer. It's Euros. Shellhammer finger roll is good. Harry Shellhammer now up to 18 points, on pace for a new season high. A previous season high of 30. 28 yesterday. And 26 in his first win, as there's a rejection by Ilic. Says not in my house. Number 7, Caleb Zorko checks into the game, and Shellhammer will get some rest now for Tri-City Prep. Malcolm, guarded by Beamer. Malcolm drives, loses his defender. Too strong, Ilic gets the board. Ilic now with a double-double. Goes all the way, right-hand layup. Just spills out, looked like it was halfway down, unfortunate. But a break there for Brampton City Prep. Ololoyo goes fouled, will go to the line for a couple of free throws. Luke Beamer whistled for the foul. Substitute here, Milan Jeric checks into the game, and Stefan Ilic will get some rest here, as there's only 1:34 remaining in the second quarter. Ball out of bounds, they say. As there's Focic wide open underneath. A great inbounds play, a defensive breakdown, but BCP there to take advantage. Fordyce looks for a pass. Runjec now. Runjec to Beamer. Beamer uses the screen, goes up with the left, too strong. Ololoyo, lead pass to Pusey. Pusey able to track it down, kicks it. Focic, mid-range shot, too strong. Pusey hustling for it. Ball will stay with BCP. Jeric up in arms about the call. .101 left here in the first half. BCP down 4. Trail 42-38. Aline, three-pointer. Short. There off the hands of Zorko. Pass played inside by Pusey, turned over. But he gets his own steal, goes up, blocked, and will go to the line for a couple of free throws. Great tenacity there from Antoine Pusey. Turns the ball over, but says, I'm going to get it right back. Draws a foul. Good job by the youngster. Pusey good on the first. Now at 8 points for the day. Almost at his season average of 10.8. And converts on both. Ball played over the top. Good handle there by Beamer. Ball played across to Fordyce. Fordyce drives. Fordyce goes up. Short. They're going to call a foul, a late whistle there, as Patrick Fordyce will go to the line and take a couple of free throws. Looks like ball will be played out of the baseline instead. Fordyce plays it over the top. Runjec now. Runjec kicks. Jeric to Zorko. And he draws a foul. Ololoyo there just a little bit too late and gets called for the reach-in. Now it looks like Zorko will shoot a couple of free throws, a bonus situation here. Zorko gets that one. The spill out, unfortunately. Half a minute to go in the first half. Zorko 0 for 2. Rapid City Prep catch a break. Malcolm plays it off to Old Loyo. Now back to Malcolm. Back to Old Loyo. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 8 now. Old Loyo has to get something going. Plays it off to Malcolm. Malcolm drives. Malcolm goes up. Right hand layup is too strong. Jeric with time winding down. Turnover there. All-in. That is short. That does it for the first half. Tri-City Prep lead 44-40. What a great game we have here. It's close. It's a nail biter. Stay tuned. I'm Anthony Marinoff, and we'll be back in just a couple of moments to see this second half.
Everyone, it's Tarek Bate, CEO of North Pole Hoops, and want to get you updated on what's going on at NPH. And more importantly, what's to come in 2026. This year, expected to be the biggest in company history. Let's lock in. We just got back from our Middle East tour.
Welcome to Riyadh.
With Abdul, our regional director. And we spent time in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia, where we were able to meet with major stakeholders in the region that are interested in connecting the dots, creating that bridge between North America and the Middle East region through basketball and creating a global impact through multiple basketball projects, which we're excited to share as we roll into 2026. And as we move over to Saudi Arabia, a country going through a transformation with a strong ambition in sports and entertainment. This is a country that's hungry for more. Working together with North Pole Hoops, we want to bring the basketball world to the kingdom. Now we're back in the United States of America, focused on building the Southern Conference of North Pole Hoops. The evolution of prep basketball, from national championships to continental cups. We are choosing select programs that align with our global vision. As for up north in Canada, the momentum is undeniable. We just finished up a Montreal session, and we're heading into the new year in the nation's capital of Ottawa. As we get closer to March, championship month, the storylines are picking up. In Canada, one of the biggest storylines, David Bottomley, averaging 47 points per game following the tragic loss of his father. He is now turning performance into purpose, and that's NPH family. Then you look at Isaiah Hamilton and Kareem Al-Jabbar, two NBA level prospects who are breaking out in the NPA in their first year of prep basketball. They've stepped into a higher level of competition and structure, and instead of adjusting slowly, they've announced themselves. And of course, the rivalry that continues to define Canadian prep basketball. Port Erie versus Royal Crown, owners of the last two national championships. A storied matchup that keeps bubbling season after season as both programs chase another NPA crown. Every time they meet, it means something. Honorable mention that truly deserves recognition, Yusuf Ahmed. Watching Yusuf rise through the NPH ecosystem, from dominating D1 to becoming one of the top players in the NPA and Canada overall, is exactly why this platform exists. These aren't just highlights, these are pathways, growth stories, and proof that the ecosystem works. And when it comes to women's basketball, the ladies are shining. We're in year 2 of the WNPA, and we're elevating women's basketball. With star talent like Chance Berry, Amelia Sow, Jordan Wheeler, they're setting a global standard for what's to come. So what can we expect moving forward at North Pole Hoops? We're building conferences. 4 conferences over the next 2 years are in the process of being built. We have the Central Conference, which will cover the majority of Ontario. Eastern Conference will start in the nation's capital from Ottawa, go throughout Quebec and Atlantic Canada, connecting the whole eastern region of the country. And then Western Canada starts in Manitoba, goes through Saskatchewan, Alberta, and BC. Last but not least, the Southern Conference in the USA. That is under construction as we speak and will be growing over the next couple years, starting with the inaugural 26-27 season, NPA and WNPA South. Conferences equal structure. This isn't just expansion for the sake of expansion. This is intentional growth built to last. At North Pole Hoops, it's always been about building growth pathways on and off the floor. And entering 2026, it's about alignment, global reach, and raising the standard everywhere we go. To coaches, parents, players, and partners, thank you for continuing to believe in this vision. We're just getting started. Thank you.
My name is Silky Sullivan. Who's missing is my wife, the second half of DNV Chill Cryo Wellness Spa, Verona Sullivan. We started this company, DNV Chill Cryotherapy Wellness Spa, about going on 5 years ago. We felt the need for athletes to have recovery and pain management at sporting events. Technology that we have, the device that we have, we are able to spray athletes before they play, during halftime, and after they play, because it's nothing but 60 to 90-second sessions. It reduces inflammation, it reduces swelling, it eliminates muscle soreness. It's very efficient and it's very powerful. Anywhere that they're playing a high level of basketball, they're gonna need recovery. And I must say, this is my first time in Canada. Of course, I watched the SGA, the OKC, won the championship, but for me to see with my own eyes, these kids I'm very impressed. I told Tyreek that I'm very impressed with the level of play that they're playing out there. With that being said, they playing long games. Like I tell kids, you have to recover like you practice and play. They're playing every day, they're practicing every day, and they're training every day. So you have to let your body recover. And so I figure that this is something that we can come up here and help them with, and they can also help us, and we can help each other, man.
My name is Sonny Suits, and I'm the co-founder and director of Western Canada Prep Academy. We started our program to help keep kids home that was eager to play prep school in other areas, so we wanted to provide an option for that high performance environment in Edmonton. For us, joining the NPA is a natural progression. We want to be able to participate in a national platform. We've been playing against a lot of American leagues over the years, and we feel like playing in a national Canadian league is a really good look for our program. Having an NPH Western Conference will allow us to have better games at home, and that's always been a thing going out west. But there's a couple really good anchor programs out here that we get to play, but there's not enough room out of advance. And creating that conference will allow us to have more sustainable, high level of competition regularly in our area. That helps in a lot of different ways, and it's going to help grow the game quite a bit by just having that presence of there.
You guys got to be aggressive. 6 minutes left. It's a 13-point game. Okay, this is the time. Now's the time.
Stay focused.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. They look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
Welcome back, folks. It's more North Pole Hoops action. This time it's Tri-City Prep taking on Brampton City Prep. Second half here underway as Tri-City lead by 4. It's 44-40. Harry Shellhammer, your hero of the first half. 18 points, 6 of 9 from the field, and 4 of 6 from deep as there. That three-pointer's off the mark and pulled in by who else but Shellhammer. His teammate Stefan Ilic also with a double-double. His 6th straight double-double, 13 and 11. Ball now to Ilic at the middle, and he gets the easy one to go. Says nice pass from Zach Garth. On the other side, for Brampton City Prep, Isaiah Aline leading the way with 11, and Antoine Pusey second with 9. Shellhammer goes up with the right, tries to get his offensive rebound. Ball goes out of bounds, and BCP gets it back. Tri-City Prep is 3-5. Picked up a win yesterday versus CSJV, while Brampton City Prep is 5-3. Pusey, mid-range, good. Antoine Pusey now up to 11. Tied for the team lead. Garth to Kwame. Kwame not seeing action in the second quarter due to foul trouble. Anderson, three-pointer from the corner, not something you see too often. Malcolm, slow and steady. And that is going to be a backcourt violation. Errant pass, unfortunate. Shellhammer will inbound. Pusey guarding it. Looks like it will be a baseline out of bounds instead of sideline out of bounds. And Garth will inbound instead. Ball played over top to Ilic. Poked away. Good defense by both Aline and Malcolm. Aline! Tomahawk jam! Down the throat of the rim. Kwame, Ilic, three-pointer. Ilic tries to respond, can't. Rebound there by Malcolm. Malcolm tries to go all the way, right-hand layup too strong. Ilic tries to get it. Pusey now. Ball is poked, and Shellhammer with the steal, his second. Shellhammer looking to go all the way. Stops, pops, rolls out. Oludloyo. Slow things down a little bit here. Oludloyo tries to go all the way, can't. Now Kwame plays it off to Garth. Garth in alone. Nice Euro move there. Aline almost with the steal. But Garth with a nice move to get the 2. Malcolm now to Oludloyo. Pusey in the corner. Pump fakes. Pusey drives, kicks. Here's a three-pointer from Oludloyo. That's off the mark. Anderson, rebound. Shellhammer now. Taking on Sandu. Shellhammer, short. Shellhammer puts it back, drops. Shellhammer now with 20. His 4th 20-point game this season. Malcolm drives, guarded by Anderson, blocked. Good hands there. Pass inside, Kwame tries to save it, does. Shellhammer in the corner. Drives, dish inside to Ilic. He's going to be fouled hard, and he is going to the line for 2 shots. Again, just nice unselfish play there by this Tri-City Prep team. You see that ball moving nice and fast as Isaiah Alleen checks out and Justin Scott checks in for BCP. Check that. Ololoyo will check out instead. Alleen will stay in the game. Boy, Isaiah Alleen with a couple of emphatic dunks here today. As Ilic is at the line. Gets the first one to rattle around, but eventually drop. One more to go. Ilic off the mark on the second. Malcolm uses the Sandu screen, kicks, Pusey, pump fakes, Pusey goes into the mid-range. Boy, that's the second time he's done that today. That's a beautiful move there by Antoine Pusey. He's going to work here. 13 points for him. Anderson to Shellhammer. Shellhammer past Ilic, now in the corner to Garth. Garth, corner three. Garth rattles out Alleen rebound. Malcolm kicks it across. Pusey pump fakes again. Now Scott with it. Good defense here. Nice pass to Sandu. Sandu hits the cutting Alleen. Right hand layup. No good, but a foul. And he will take a couple of free throws. Substitute here as Graydon Jurek checks into the game and Sean Sandu checks out. As that free throw falls for Alleen. Gets the second one to go. 2 for 2. Full court press now by Brampton City Prep. At least on the inbound. And that ball stolen away by Malcolm. Malcolm goes up and jams it in. Almost stolen again. Garth pushing the pace behind the back. Garth pass to Anderson. Anderson goes up with the left. No good. Malcolm rebound. That is going to be a foul on Carson Anderson. Malcolm. Couple of nice defensive plays here and the dunk. 51-49. Just over halfway to go in the third quarter. Here's Scott now. Jurek. Pusey keeps the dribble alive. Pusey spins, falls. Ball is going to be called for a jump ball. And Tri-City Prep will get possession. Good stop there. Anderson now to inbound. Garth with it. The Nicaragua product. Pusey hounding, gets called for a foul. And it's going to be side out. Tri-City basketball. Kwame to inbound. That's going to be guarded by Alleen. Garth to Shellhammer. Shellhammer, three-pointer, too strong. Kwame there for the board. Ilic, he's going to fire from deep. Off the mark. That goes out of bounds. And Kwame thought it was going to be his team's ball. Instead, Brampton City Prep will take over. Scott. Play to Malcolm. Malcolm open from deep. Not enough on that. Now ahead to Anderson. Anderson with numbers. Anderson jumps. That is going to be a hard foul, and Malcolm called for it. Anderson will go to the line and shoot a couple of free throws. Anderson makes the first free throw. And makes the second. 2 for 2. High press here from Tri-City Prep. Pusey, play to Aline. He fades. Can't get it. Jurek O-board. Jurek goes up. No good. A Shellhammer now with it. Play to Ilic. Ilic. Spins away from Aline. Ilic goes all the way with the right. Too easy for Stefan Ilic. Has 18. Hunting down Shellhammer for the team lead. Shellhammer with 20, while Ilic with 18. Scott now. Looks for something, gets it to Pusey. Pusey. To Malcolm. Malcolm drives. Malcolm whistles, and he's going to go to the line and take a couple of free shots. Christian Kwame called for the foul. His third foul of the day. 3:43 to go in this third quarter. Malcolm makes the first. Desai Malcolm, 18 points in 6 out of 8 games, 13 in all 8 games for this Brampton City Prep squad. Averages 20 and 10 on the season. A very good player. 4.3 assists as well. Not as loud of a game as you would see typically, but still an amazing product, a great build, 6'5", athletic. He can just about do it all. Ball goes out of bounds. Anderson steps out, and that is going to be a turnover. Brampton City Prep going back to Desai Malcolm. 3 straight double-doubles and 5 total on the season. One of those coming with assists. Scott. Scott gets Shellhammer to jump. Layup is good. Justin Scott, I'm sorry. That was beautiful. Ball goes out of bounds, and Tri-City Prep will get another chance to inbound. BCP gonna press off the inbound. Ilic now with it. That's gonna go off of his foot, but ref says out of bounds off of BCP. Looks like a timeout was called here by Tri-City Prep. We'll be back soon.
Canadian basketball. One hand down, all over the defense.
One hand cockback.
Oh! Bringing the fans to their feet, putting a man in the rim. Ain't that awesome? Oh my Lord!
Welcome to the NPA on NPH.
And we're back, folks. Tri-City Prep in the lead here. The ball was previously whistled in favor of Tri-City Prep, but refs changed the call and goes out of bounds off of the foot of Ilic. I didn't want to say anything, but I did see that. Brampton City Prep now. Trail looking to take the lead. Down by 1. Wide open in the corner is Jurek. Unable to get it to go. Pusey rebound. Scott now. Guarded by Shellhammer. Scott tries to get a defender. Can't. Malcolm, the shot clock winding down to Pusey. Pusey has to fire. Pusey, no good. Out of bounds. Tri-City with good defense there on that possession out of the timeout, as they will inbound. .240 to go here in this third quarter. Garth handling the ball, gets it to Shellhammer. He's doubled. Now Ilic. Pass inside to Kwame! Straight flush. Christian Kwame with a nice dunk. Left all alone underneath. Scott now. Pass to Jurek. Pump fakes. Pusey fires. Pusey goes out of bounds. Hits the rope at the top. Just going back to that last play, you saw Shellhammer doubled immediately. Gets the ball to Ilic though, and then he gets doubled. That's 4 guys accounting for 2 players. That means there's at least 2 guys open. Kwame in the right place on the low block, getting the jam wide open. Beautiful play there from Tri-City Prep. The ball movement for them has been exceptional the entire day. Just very unselfish play. Very nice to see. Anderson steps around, can't get it to go, but he's going to be fouled. Foul is called on the ground on Jurek. It's going to be baseline out of bounds. And Coach Andre Malcolm of Brampton City Prep gets whistled for a technical foul. Upset with the officiating here. Shellhammer makes the free throw. Nobody else you want on the line other than him. Tri-City make this a 2-possession game now, 58-54. Refs say 14 on the shot clock, as Garth will inbound. Zach Garth looking to play it over top to Ilic, gets it to Shellhammer instead. Shellhammer immediately pulls the 3. Shellhammer! Boy, oh boy, he's red hot. His 5th 3 today. Here's a 3 in the corner. Trying to respond as Brampton City Prep can't. Jerk, offensive rebound. Pusey to Scott now. Scott left open. He's going to fire. Short, but Arlene is there for the cleanup. Pusey gets the steal. Malcolm goes up, and that ball spills out ever so slightly. Kwame on the attack. Here's Anderson, goes up with the left. Nice move there. Looked like he was about to reverse it. Says, no, I'll use my left hand instead. Now a 7-point lead for Tri-City Prep. Malcolm attacks, goes up, and 1 to Zion Malcolm. Zion Malcolm starting to get himself going here. While not the most efficient day scoring the ball, still attacking. It's that confidence he has. I talked about it earlier, the poise, doing what he wants when he wants with the ball. He knows he can get a shot. Sure, they might not be falling at the clip that he wants, But that's just an off day. Players have these off days. It's about the next shot. You got to have that goldfish memory, you know, to quote Ted Lasso, be like a goldfish. Forget the thing that happened just before and go on with the next play, and that's what Malcolm has been doing the entire day. Good job by him, keeping his team in this game, hopefully looking to make this a 4-point game. Josiah Malcolm with a double-double, 12 rebounds and 10 points, looking to make it 11. Now his 4th straight double-double. He also has 3 steals. Guy is doing everything. Malcolm sinks that one. Substitute coming in here, that's Isaiah Oladloyo checking into the game for Brampton City Prep. Josiah Malcolm will now get a little bit of rest before the 4th quarter begins. 1 minute to go in the 3rd. Garth. Picked up by Pusey full court. Garth now. Uses the Illich screen. Garth hesitates. Gets Pusey up in the air. Nice move there by Zach Garth on the pump fake and step through. Here's Scott. Up top. Gets Beamer on him. Arlene thought about the 3. Sidesteps. That's short. Nice rebound there by Jurek. Kicked back out to Arlene. Busey. To Scott. Easy 2-point finger roll. As there's a stoppage of play here. Head coach Sergeant Pejicic trying to implore something to the refs. .16 seconds remain in this 3rd quarter. It's Tri-City Prep versus Brampton City Prep. Tri-City lead. They called the timeout there. Excuse me, 16 seconds left. Looks like the refs added a couple of seconds. Brampton City Prep will inbound. Final possession of this quarter goes to them, 65-61. Can they make this a 1-possession game? A little bit of a stoppage of play here again. Can't say for sure what it is. So it's actually the 4th quarter. I guess the clocks are a little bit wonky here. No problem. Pusey. Guarded by Shellhammer. Now Scott. He fires that with utter confidence. And Arlene gets the 3 ball. No good. Illich, board. Garth. On the floor in the 4th quarter for Tri-City Prep is Zach Garth, Stefan Illich, Carson Anderson, Luke Beamer, and Harry Shellhammer, as there's an Anderson 3-pointer. Again, too strong in the corner. Foul is called there. It's going to go against Luke Beamer. On the other side for Brampton City Prep, you have Graydon Jurikin along with Justin Scott, Antoine Pusey, Isaiah Arlene, and Isaiah Oludloyo. 65-61 your score. Tri-City Prep in favor. Pusey. Jurek fires the ball. Cash! That's right down the hatchet. Makes this a 1-point game, 65-64. Illich to Anderson. Back to Illich. Has a smaller Jurek on him. Fade away. No good. And that is going to be the 2nd foul of the quarter against Luke Beamer. Substitute coming in here. Luke Beamer checks out. And Josh Henry checks in. Henry, the last couple of games, having some pretty good offensive outputs. 9 points and 10 points, both highs on the season. Pusey to Jurek. Jurek drives, goes, and rejected by Illich. Illich's 2nd block of the day. Ball played to Pusey. Bobbled it slightly. Plays it to Oludloyo. Drives. Wild circus shot. No good. Jurek there for the cleanup. Talk about right place, right time for Graydon Jurek. Henry to Anderson. Inside to Illich. Illich goes up. Illich with 20 now. Scott kicks it to the corner. Pusey fires. Pusey, cash in the corner. Antoine Pusey gives BCP a tie game. As there is a 3, who else but Shellhammer to respond? 70-67. Shellhammer, his 6th 3. Boy, I can't count. That's why I commentate and don't do math. Pusey, he's gonna fire again. Pusey from deep, no good. Anderson with the sky-high board, plays it back to Henry. Henry now to Anderson. Henry again. Henry drives, kicks it out. Anderson to Garth. Garth says, I'm going to take it, and I'm going to make it. Zach Garth forces BCP to call a timeout, says, let's go, flexing the muscles. Everybody happy, high-fiving them. We'll be back after this timeout. See you shortly. Looks like it's actually no timeout. So we're back. It's probably the shortest break we'll have today. Oludloyo. Tri-City, 73-67. Odloyo goes up and again blocked by Ilic, his third. Ilic is just in full control of the painted area on defense. Nobody on this court runs it better than him. Ball deflected. Pusey gets it. Pusey goes up and one. Antoine Pusey. Amazing shot from him. Like I said, under 10 points in his last 3. But today, he is doing everything he can to keep BCP in this game. Converts the 3-point play. Brings it down to a 1-possession game once more. Henry plays it to Ilic up top. He's guarded by Odloyo. Shellhammer gets ran off the line. Shellhammer crossover. Shellhammer kicks. Anderson inside to Ilic. Ilic hook shot, too strong. Scott. Nice dribbling here from Scott. Looking for something, takes on Garth. Now play to Odloyo. Pusey up top. Pusey gets Ilic in the air, fires. The long 2 is good. Antoine Pusey, he's come alive here in this 4th quarter. You gotta wonder when you start to see Tazaya Malcolm check into the game, as here's a foul committed by Justin Scott. Malcolm really got himself going in that 3rd quarter, but Pusey, boy oh boy, this guy is leading the way for this Brampton City Prep team. He's up to 20 points, Antoine Pusey. Anderson has to go up, fouled, and will take 2 more free throws. His 5th and 6th of the day. Carson Anderson, a very big body. You know, he has a very wide frame, and he does a really good job down low, drawing fouls. He can get boards. He's very athletic, and he's using that to his advantage. He hasn't taken many shots, only 8. He's 3 of 8 overall from the field, but he's got 6 rebounds, 3 assists, which is something you like to see. A steal along with 8 points. The guy is, you know, that tough body you need, the guy that you need to get those offensive rebounds, chase down the ball, you know, box out, and he does all the right things. Anderson will check out of the game, and Christian Kwame will check in for him. Anderson went 1 of 2 from the line, now a 2-point game. BCP looking to tie or take the lead. As there's a reverse lay, too short, but that put back by Justin Scott is good. The 6-foot guard, class of 2027, jumps up and puts it back in, knots this game at 74 apiece. Kwame looking for something. Ilic gets it. Ilic drives downhill, gets the chair pulled. Good defense there by Odloyo. Smart play. BCP with a chance to take the lead. Ball poked away by Garth. Good defense there. Timeout whistled here by Brampton City Prep. They're tied up at 74 apiece. These 2 teams will be back in just a couple of moments. Make sure you stay tuned, because boy, do we got a nail biter.
Right back. You guys got to be aggressive. 6 minutes left. It's a 13-point game. Okay, this is the time. Now's the time.
And we're back, folks. Like I said, this one is a nail biter all the way down to the wire. Tri-City Prep have had multiple leads, then they've gotten cut down. Brampton City Prep just not giving up. Ball played to Old Loyo. Justin Scott now. Guarded by Henry. Back to Old Loyo. To Jurek. Jurek fires. Short. Garth picks up the long rebound. Good defense here by Arlene. Garth, step through. Garth, left hand, and one! Zach Garth! Oh, clutch move. Clutch make. Let's see if he converts on this three-point play. Foul called against Graydon Jurek. Big time bucket there by Zach Garth. Garth gets that one to spill out, unfortunately. Looked like it was about to drop. 2-point game still. Tri-City Prep lead. To Zaya Malcolm back into the game for these final few minutes. Guarded by Illich. Malcolm kicks. There's a three-pointer by Old Loyo. No good. Malcolm pokes it to himself. Josh Henry comes away with it. And now Kwame, lead pass. Henry thought about the three, takes the mid-range instead. No good. Pusey with the board. Scott again. Uses a Malcolm screen. Scott goes all the way with the left. Off balance lay, drops. Here's Garth again to Kwame. Now to Illich. That's poked away. Good defense there by Tazaya Malcolm. That turnover could prove to be crucial. Malcolm now guarded by Shellhammer. Kicks to Pusey. Pusey in the corner! Antoine Pusey! Big time shot! BCP leads 79-76. Shellhammer. The hot hand for Tri-City. He fires a three ball, and he makes it! Going bad for bad, gives to Zaya Malcolm a stare down. Says, you make one, I'll make one right after. Ice cold in his veins. Scott pass inside to Old Loyo. He goes up through the contact, he finishes. Ball poked. And that's a turnover. Good defense by Arlene. BCP will get the ball and inbound on the baseline. 2-point game, BCP lead. Brampton City Prep up with 2:35 left in this game. Old Loyo to Tazaya Malcolm. Malcolm, layup. Malcolm gets it in. 4-point game. Garth. Garth steps back, foot on the line, long two, off the mark. Shellhammer. Shellhammer gets the ball stripped. Old Loyo again. He plays it off to Arlene. Arlene goes up, left hand is good. 6-0 run here by BCP. Tri-City unable to get themselves going here. Under 2 minutes remain. Henry, mid-range. Henry too strong. And that's going to be a foul. Old Loyo called for it. Clearing out Illich. Garth inbounding here. Elich wide open underneath. Asking for a foul. Big time bucket there. Beautiful, beautiful play on the inbounds. 81-85. Brampton City Prep still lead. Desire Malcolm. Plays it to Arlene. Arlene fires. No good. Malcolm with the rebound. Goes up. Too strong. Goes up again. And he gets it in. Flexing all over Tri-City Prep. Big time board. Henry. That ball is poked out, but they're calling a foul. One ref says foul, one ref says out of bounds. .102 left in this game. Tri-City Prep trail by 6. You need to be perfect from here. Ball nearly poked away. Elich able to retain possession. Garth wide open in the corner. Garth gets the big time shot to drop. Zach Garth with a new season high. Malcolm. Boys shown it all game. Can he make the dagger? Gets the old Loyo screen. Has Elich in space. Pass inside. Ball turned over. Turned over. Tri-City with a chance to tie this game with 23 seconds. Coach Sergeant Pajic calls timeout. This is coming down to the wire. Stay tuned. What a game we have on our hands.
Every player deserves a chance to be seen, a chance to be heard, a chance to leverage opportunities and showcase their skills. At NPH, players and teams can create their very own unique pieces of content, from individual player and team mixtapes to feature stories, program documentaries, and live broadcast experiences. NPH creates high-quality visual content with one purpose: exposure. Canada breeds basketball talent, and the players and programs deserve a chance to showcase it. So wake up, because exposure starts here.
.42 seconds remain here in this game. Tri-City could opt for the quick 2 and get a stop once more, or try and tie this game up with a 3. You have to think the ball will stay with Shellhammer. Shellhammer looking for something, can't get a shot off, and that is turned over. Excellent defense by Brampton City. Tri-City needs a stop here. Ball nearly turned over. Brampton City Prep has numbers. Scott plays it to Old Loyo. Now Scott again. Gets Garth on him. Scott to Pusey. To Malcolm. To Zion Malcolm. Drives. Can't get it to go. Ball goes out of bounds. They say Tri-City Prep basketball. One more chance. 9 seconds to go. And it looks like a timeout is called yet again. Tri-City Prep calls it. One more chance. We will be back shortly.
You guys got to be aggressive. 6 minutes left. It's a 13-point game. Okay, this is the time. Now's the time.
9 seconds left. Tri-City Prep with the ball. Down 3. Harry Shellhammer to inbound. Can they make miracles happen? Shellhammer. Clock winding down to Illich. Illich has to fire! No good! Josiah Malcolm gets the rebound. Looks as though the clock may not have gone. Josiah Malcolm fouled. Garth commits it. Going to be baseline out of bounds. Timeout called now by Brampton City Prep. They want to make sure they get this inbound right. Obviously, with still time remaining, you could turn it over, and that's just enough time for a shot, 2 seconds, so get these things right. They will talk it over. We'll be right back to see the finishing touches of this game.
History has been made in Canadian basketball. One hand down, all over the defense.
One-hand talkback.
Oh! Bringing the fans to their feet, putting a man in the rim. Ain't that awesome? Oh my Lord!
Welcome to the NPA on NPH.
Two seconds left. What a treat of a game we've had to begin the day. BCP in the offensive half. Need to get this ball in. They have the backcourt. Ball played over top, and Shellhammer gets it. Looks like a steal, and that ball looks like the game is over. Yes, referee signal, game over. BCP win this game 87-84 over Tri-City Prep. What a game we had. They were down early, they came back, and the fourth quarter again they were down, and again they came back. Relentless finishing, all by the hands of Antoine Pusey and the rest of the team. Our play of the game. We'll be back shortly for an interview with him.
My name is Sonny Suits, and I'm the co-founder and director of Western Canada Prep Academy. We started our program to help keep kids home that were leaving to play prep school in other areas, so we wanted to provide an option for that high-performance environment in Edmonton. For us, joining the NPA is a natural progression. We want to be able to participate in a national platform. We've been playing against a lot of Americans over the years, and we feel like playing in a national Canadian league is a really good look for our program. Having an NPH Western Conference will allow us to have better games at home, and that's always been a thing going out west. But there's a couple really good anchor programs out here that we get to play, but there's not enough real out of advance. And creating that conference will allow us to have more sustainable, high level of competition regularly in our area. That helps in a lot of different ways, and it's going to help grow the game quite a bit by just having that presence over there.
Folks, I said we'd be back with our player of the game, Antoine Pusey. What a game from him. You guys come away with a win. You were down early, right? You were down 10 early on, and you came back and won. What's kind of the mentality going through your team and just trying to stay back in? I know it's early, but give me your thoughts.
Really what we're trying to do is limit second chance points, push the ball on offense, create good shot opportunities for us, and yeah, that's really it.
I mean, yeah, you had good shot opportunities. You yourself, 23 points, and you're not one of the bigger guys on the court. Obviously, there's bigger guys. What's kind of, your attacking process? Use your size, your shooting. You shot a couple threes. You made that one clutch one in the corner. So talk to me a little bit how you approach the game and your attack.
Yeah, I know I'm not the tallest guy on the court, so I got to have my hustle up there above everyone else, I got to make myself look like a giant on the court, even though I'm small. The little things like hustling, knocking my open shots down, and like really being responsible for the assignments I'm given, especially on defense.
No doubt about that. And last question. Your team was very balanced scoring. You had 23. Malcolm, he had, let me see on my notes here, sorry. Malcolm, 13. Ali, 19 with a couple of nice dunks. And Scott with 15.
Yeah.
Tell me about the team approach. You guys, you're ready in this game. It seems like you were just ready to go all throughout, all of you guys, just scoring at will.
Yeah, it's like everyone here can hoop, bro. It's like no matter what we do, we have a guy open. There's someone that can score. There's no weak links on the team. We're all here for each other. It's like, yeah, that's really it, man.
It's awesome, man. Well, this is Antoine Pusey, our player of the game. Bradenton City Prep get the win, 87-84. I've been Anthony Marinoff. This is Antoine Pusey from NPH. We'll be back for another game, but for this one, that's all, folks.